Hello, lovely people! Welcome to the Geek of it. I am Penge, and welcome back to Imperator Rome and our ongoing and still massively, entirely and hugely unsuccessful efforts to try and unite the not-so-united kingdom. And last time out was a tale of war for the people of Corytania, and it's a war that is not going well at all. This could be a very, very short part of Imperator Rome, because it could all go horribly wrong, and it could all just finish. We could lose all our territory, and it could all be over very, very quickly. So these guys up here, the North Cornovians, because this is South Cornovia, this is North Cornovia. I don't know why they're the same name, but whatever the case, the North Cornovians have decided to declare war on us. They clearly got bored and thought, hey, let's go and attack those big guys. They somehow, inexplicably, had vast amounts of money to support some great big armies. I don't know quite how it happened. I don't know if their people are all starving and they're all eating mud or something, but they had quite a lot of military power. And they came in, and we were doing okay against them, but then they called in some friends, and the Carvetians came in, and the South Cornovians came in as well, I believe, and they caused all sorts of trouble. And they have rampaged through our lands, and if you look at our lands now, they're quite stripy. They're quite stripy lands, and the stripiness means that that has been claimed by someone else. So that there, the sort of pink stripes, if you like, means they're occupied by the Carvetians, who are up here, who at one point I was helping. I tried to help you, Carvetia, at one point. Not too long ago in years, I was called into a war to help you out, and I tried to keep you alive, and this is how you repay me. I shall have my revenge, Carvetia. But so they've got down here. They've claimed pretty much all of Icenia. And the other stripy lands, oh no, that place there is claimed by the South Cornovians. Everywhere else pretty much is claimed by the North Cornovians, I think. Whatever the case, the baddies have got most of our territory, which is generally bad. There's a couple of places up here that they haven't claimed. That's good. I'll take that. That's good. And they haven't claimed round here. And I expect that's probably because we have a fort. And I think the forts do sort of claim lands back that are adjacent to them if they can. So you'll also notice down here that they are sieging our capital. And if that goes, then it's game over. We can't compete with them because it's all calculated on war score. And if they take our capital, that is game over for us. We're going to have to go for peace because we've got nothing else to do. And it will all be over. We'll lose all our territory. Imagine we'll just lose everything we've got. And then it will go over to the North Cornovians and they will become all powerful. And we will just be nothingness. We'll just vanish into non-existence. So we can't let that happen. At the moment, what have they got? They've got a 14% chance that the people of Rattay, the good people of what's going to become Leicester, will surrender. And that's just not very good, is it? 14%. It's quite low. That's only going to go up each time. And that is quite risky, because they could just completely luck out. It's a roll of a sort of an imaginary electronic dice, and that could happen. That could really happen. And that's a bad thing. So what we need to do is, we need to try and get things back in our favour. And we did something quite well last time, in that they've got quite a lot of our territory. We've claimed their entire territory. The entire of North Cornovia is ours. We own the whole of it, look. Every single bit we have occupied, which is brilliant, including their capital. Well, this is the capital, but that's a fort just there. So, yeah, we've got all of their territory. We've got a port over here. Now, what we need to do is, we need to get the war score back up on our side. Currently, it's only -5, even though they own all of this territory. It's currently only -5. So let's go into here, and we need to have a look at what is actually giving them the great big boosts. So in the green is what we've got, which is good. So that gives us an increase to our war score, so that's quite nice. The only thing is, there's a lot of red on there. But if you look down the list, most of them are -2.6. So it's got Cornovian occupation of Rigadunon, -2.6. And you think, yeah, okay, well, that's fine. That's 2.6 war score in their favour. If you look down, there is the Cornovian occupation of Hesselum and the Carvetian occupation of Branadunum. And they are worth, if we look, so I moved it away there, 15.7 each. And that's because Hesselum and Branadunum are ports. So ports are more important in terms of war score. And I think if we claim those ports back, I think that will bump our war score up. And that means we'll be able to sue for peace, and then we will win, which will be brilliant. Now, they have asked for peace. They said, hello, would you like some peace? The only thing is, they're offering some sort of terrible stuff, I imagine. Yeah, they want all of that territory. They want all of that territory. So I'm going to decline that offer because that's a terrible offer. And we are at war with those three, which we knew. Oh, there's also people starving because that's nice. We've got loads of people in prison. The Carvettians and the Brigantians, we've got loads of people imprisoned, which is all good. And yeah, there's a white peace thing, which we're not going to go for. I think we can win this. I think we can genuinely win this. And we're going to do it via the use of some mercenaries. There's some mercenaries here. Now, we do have quite a bit of gold. That's because our armies are completely decimated. So we're not kind of paying on much army upkeep because they've all been killed. But we could hire these mercenaries here. And these mercenaries are not overly strong. But I think what we do is we get these mercenaries, we go over to here, we try and scare these guys away. All we do is hope that they run away. Because if they run away, that means they break the siege. And then that means they have to start again because we can get supplies in and what have you into the capital. So that's good. And then I think we run these guys over to either Hesselum or Branadunum and try and claim one of those. In the meantime, however, we've got quite a lot of people over here. And this sad guy trudging away here, sort of this sad forlorn man limping away, is a North Cornovian army. He's gone. He's been defeated. So he's wandering off to wherever they're going to wander off to. I can't see any other North Cornovian people around at the moment. So we could start taking some territory here. Now this here, the city of Diva, total diva. If we go into here, that's a port. We could take that. That gives us a big old war score boost. So I think we just need to try and take a few more things. But more importantly, we need to stop our capital from falling. Because if that goes, then it is game over. So let's hire ourselves some mercenaries. It costs 50 military power. We've got loads of it. We haven't got any corruption. That's quite nice. It's going to cost us 4.74 every month. So it's going to be quite expensive, but it might keep us actually in the game. So that's probably worth it. And the maintenance cost premium is 200% for some reason. And disbanding it costs 26.25. So we're going to have to make sure we've got that money left over. Okay, I am sure. A foreigner arrives with an amazing beard. Marvellous. My tribal chief, Bibbly Bobbly Boo from Mercenaries. He is a general of these mercenaries. He's a member of the Venuti family. He's arrived in our country. Technically, he was already there, but okay. The only thing is, they have no morale at the minute. They've got nothing. I mean, he clearly is a terrible leader. No morale. How does that even work? How do you have no morale? So, if we move the game on just the tiniest bit, hopefully that will sort itself out. Right, they are being attritioned, which is a bit strange. They're being attritioned. Okay, so let's move you over into there and see if these guys run away. If they don't run away, I would expect there to be a fight. And if there's a fight, hopefully we can remove 1,100 or so of their troops. They will drop below the 5,000 required to siege our capital, and they will have to go away. In the meantime, let's begin the great fight back. You go to here and claim that. You go down here and claim that. That would be marvellous. These guys up here come into the middle and just try and defend. That's all we can do. Now, what I might do is, there's a button somewhere, mercenaries. There is another button. So those mercenaries appeared on the map, but there are other mercenaries around. I just don't know where they are. So click here to pan the camera to where they're located. Okay, is there anybody slightly nearer? These guys here are mighty. Look at this. 16 cohorts. Wow. So 7 units of archers, 7 units of chariots, 2 units of light cavalry, but they would cost 15.16 per month. And disbanding it would cost 84 per month. I think that might be possibly pushing it a little bit. However, you here, Katia Bolger, the Bolgers, weren't they like Italian people? You might be good. You're down here in Dover, so that's fine. So you're in Dover-Urnham, which is okay. That's not too far away. So are we allowed to move you through Trinovantian territory? I'm not entirely sure of the rules of moving you through as a mercenary. Do we need to have a little sort of open bordersy type thing with you? As for military access, okay, yeah, you really don't like us. They really don't like us at all. Okay, do we just get them and then they can trudge through because they're mercenaries? They're not us. We're just, we're paying them, but we don't care about what's going on down here. That might be worth a go. That might be worth a go. If not, we'll just disband them again. But 3 units of archers, 3 units of chariots, 1 unit of light cavalry, that's not a bad thing at all. It's going to cost us 50 military power again to get on board. They're going to cost 6.63 every month, and disbanding it costs 36.75. I mean, hopefully they won't be around for too long. Hopefully we can sort this out nice and fast. But I just feel like another one might be useful. Do you know what? Right now, let's just see what we can do. Let's see if they get scared away, because we've not moved time on much. Yes, They're running. They've legged it. Look, they've gone. They've decided to leave there. Okay, this is excellent news. Right, mercenaries, you've done a good job. Go over to... Yeah, they are Cornovian. Go over to there. Come over to Branadunum. Go that way, because they are no longer sieging the capital. They've broken the siege. So now it's back down to entirely zero. Yep, they're running away up here. We can then start taking some stuff here. They've got to then re-siege their thing. Oh, they know that there's a problem all of a sudden. They're trying to sue for peace again. I'm absolutely declining your rubbishy peace offers because they know. They know that they're in trouble. They're going to try and re-siege this. So that's their place, which we took off them. We're going to get this just here. So we're going to take this off them. So war score of -9, a war score of 18. Oh my goodness. However, they are coming in here. You guys need to run away because you're going to get brutally murdered to death. So they need to get the heck out of there. That's gone back to their control. Bring them down there. And then, you know, I've never noticed. You can see the little fields and stuff. That's quite nice, isn't it? I've never noticed to that degree on these maps. You can see all the little sort of field boundaries and stuff. That's quite pretty. So we need to get you guys over. If you take Branadunum, it's all done, which is brilliant news. We might possibly lose the Clan Senati retinue. I think they might get dragged into a fight over there, yes. And they are being brutally, absolutely murdered. Yep, they lost all of their troops. They do not exist anymore. Oh dear. Oh dear. We lost everybody. So the Senati retinue will build back up again. Now here we go. We're on 20. We are on 20. Okay, what does this mean we can do? So can we actually sue for peace? So could we say, I want that? No. What do we need? 17 more. I am determined to take this territory off them now. They have been here for too long. They've been causing me too many problems. So what do we need? Another, what did it say? Another 17. So what we need to do is cancel that. We need to get 2 more territories. And that is it. Now, I know you guys don't actually technically exist, but you are sort of a cohort. You can go there and claim that. As soon as we claim Branadunum, surely that gives us a massive amount of points for us to do with what we like. Right, you guys go down here, because no one's coming in to reclaim that. They're claiming that back off them. Right, hang on. So we've got 24. We could do this. As soon as they take Branadunum, I think it's game over for the North Cornovians. However, they are trying to get their thing back status quo. That really helped us there. That was brilliant. Okay, we've got 37. We've got a war score of, 33. Oh, it came down a little bit. Right, hang on. Can we do it now? Can we take that? What do we need? Currently have -9. Okay. So we've got -9. This is fine. We'll take that. That'll give us sort of -6 or something. Could we... you guys, you're going to here for now. That's okay. Can you just go... I mean, is it worth just going straight for Hesselum? What are they doing? They're Carvetians. We're going to send you up there. Barbarians, go and save the day. Oh, not barbarians. Mercenaries, whatever. Go and save the day. Absolutely. Go and do that. Although, to be fair, there's 4,401 people just stood there. Actually, do you know what, you guys? Go down here and try and remove some of their Cornovian power a bit more. We've got 5,000. They've got 4,400. We're roughly the same on morale. So we should be okay. I think we can deal them a bit of a devastating blow just there. That'll be quite nice. What does that mean? Branadunum is blockaded. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Okay, lovely. Right, we've taken that back. Can we get you guys to take some territory back? What we need to do is we just need to claim back some more lands before they take that. If they take that, then it's all over again. We're done for. So we need to get this in. We could take that. Yeah, we need to... do we go and fight them? Do you know what? No, I've changed my mind. Get back up to Hesselum. As soon as we take that, it is game over. Because then we're all sorted. Right, oh, they can't siege. They're just too few men for them to siege. They can't do anything about it. So we're going to take this. Lovely. 42. Is that enough? I can't work out what we need. We need 1. We need 1 more thing. Right, barbarians, don't even bother doing that. Just go to here. Go next door. Just go anywhere. And you guys, go there. Just claim 2. We need that to go up to 43. And then we're done. Oh, this is very exciting. Somebody has died. He was killed in a freak accident at the age of 82. 82! Living to 82 in 271 BC is a very, very good age. Good job. He was killed in a freak accident. How freaking accident can people have round here? Okay, so government. Right, we need to get a new bodyguard. Oh, we haven't got an elder. What happened to the elder? Have I completely forgotten to sort this out? Right, the bodyguard. Let's sort the bodyguard out, because I will always love you. So, let's put you in. Britivenda Margana. She's got 8. She's 48 years old, so she's sort of experienced. She knows what she's doing. She's very loyal. We'll pick you. And then an elder. Oh my goodness me, 11? That's very good. You've got a base of 11. You're a little bit depressed, but you're also quite merciful. Or you've got a base of 10 and you're humble. I think we go for you. Keridwen Correa. Yes. Oh, this is brilliant. This is brilliant news. Okay. All we need is for that to go. Or one of our other places to go. The only thing is they now have a chance of taking their capital place back. It's up to you, barbarians. This is it. Can we do this? Foreign claim? No. Oh, Brigantia have got a claim on us. No. Don't declare war on us, Brigantia. We're in a very bad way right now. Okay. Right. Barbarians, take this now. Take the place. 44. 44 war score. Does this allow us to tell them to click? It does. We can take their whole home territory off them, and they have not got a leg to stand on. Can we get any gold off them? I mean, I'll take whatever. I don't really want to risk it anymore because they are taking some of our places up there. But can we get any gold? 39 gold as well. War sort of reparations. The war will end and we will get more territory than we started with. Oh, you idiotic North Cornovians. Yes, we have fought back. And your money will pay for either the dismissal of the barbarians or possibly if Brigantia are then deciding to attack us, it will just pay for the barbarians to stick around for a little bit longer. But do you know what? This looked very bleak at the start of this because they were sieging the capital. We'd lost so much territory. And now how the tables have turned. Goodbye, North Cornovia. And do you know what? I'm very tempted just to chop them all up into tiny pieces. I'm tempted to just slaughter them all. Let's pass judgment on the important families. Let's see if there's anybody worth keeping. No. They've all got kind of very high stats in one and not very good in the others. Like, it's got 9 oratory and no civic. You've got no religious. You've got hardly any military, and you've got no oratory or religion. So, do you know what? Yes, have the rest crucified. And that's good. Goodbye, North Cornovia. The North Cornovians are gone. Okay. Now, if we move time on, oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Look at the amount of territory we've got now. And we have survived. We did not lose. We survived, and we took all of their territory off them. This is the best news. This is brilliant. Okay, right. Now, are they going to attack us? Are the Brigantians going to attack us? Because that's a little bit tedious. Oh, these guys are exiled. They need to come back into some territory. Well, hang on. If Brigantia are going to attack us, let's move our troops up to here. Let's get into a position whereby we could possibly defend ourselves. We're a little bit battered and bruised right now. Let's bring you up to here, say, for now. Just move you up this way, just in case Brigantia decide to attack. I don't know if they will. They've got a claim on us, but hopefully they won't. So, right, okay, clear that. We've got some imprisoned people. Do we want to go and try and deal with the imprisoned people? It might be quite good, but I imagine if it's Carvetia, they're going to tell us to clear right off. The Carvetian opinion of Coritania is plus 39. They've defended us prior, even though you wanted us to be completely annihilated there, you wizened old grotty man. Okay, fine. Let's see if we can get some of them back. Let's see if we can ransom our prisoner from the Brigantians. I imagine they're going to say no, because they do not have much of a reputation with us. Okay, that's fine. So now what about you, Carvetia? Can we get our prisoners back? Can we get Moantius Corres back? No. Negative, so positive 39, negative minus 282. So we'd have to pay you quite a lot of gold. 119.84 gold. Wow. Okay, that's quite a lot. Okay, right, maybe not right now. Maybe later on we shall go and try and get some of our people back. We might need the gold to pay for barbarians if the Brigantians decide to attack us. But right now, let's just get everybody back into position and let's just enjoy at least a tiny month or two, hopefully, of peace. Ah, lovely peace. Okay, I think the peace lasted for about 2 weeks, because now the Brigantians have declared war on us, and Coritania have all rallied together. There's nobody left. We've got nobody left. It's all going to Helena Hancock. Right, okay, omens. Normally I would go for this to give us some money. However, I think let's go for this. If these guys are going to be declaring war on us and having a good old fight, why don't we get the discipline of our troops up, which I think is just the general effectiveness of our troops. So it's not morale or anything, it is just effectiveness of troops. Let's do that. Let's call that down. 6.1% increase in our effectiveness of our military. Yes, please. We shall have that. Lovely. Also, we do have some war exhaustion, which is creating a bit of unrest, and the ruler unpopularity is going. There's a thing here. Invoke Devotio. I will admit, I don't know what that means. I don't know what a Devotio is, but it costs 100, which is fine. We've got loads of military power. So 100 military power. It gives us no corruption and it reduces the war exhaustion by 2. In times of peril, a great leader vows to succeed at all costs, even their own death. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to press the button and it's brought that down. It's brought that down. So our unrest is very much decreased and our leader is not losing any popularity. Okay, so now we've got to figure out exactly how we can defend against the Brigantians, who have got way more people than we have. They've got an army here of 8,000, an army here there of 9,000, they're of 2,000. Also, who are they buddies with? Right, okay, at the moment, it's just them. We are not fighting any... Hang on, let's click that. Yeah, we're just at war with the Brigantians. They've not called in other people. They've got a truce with Cornovia, and the Parisians are not involved. Okay, we're going to get a couple of galleys built, so a couple of triremes put together. That would be nice. So 2 of those, we've got the gold. And then I think we now need some mercenaries to help us out. We cannot defend against these on our own. We need mercenary support. Now, those guys down here were very, very strong. Let's have a look. Where were you again? Was it you down here? Yes, you're in Iska Dumnuriurium or something like that. So you would cost 50 to hire, 15.16 every month. So across a year, what's that going to be? 170 odd per year. I'm not sure we can afford them because we're losing money actually per month, which is no great surprise. So yeah, that's going to be bad. These guys here though, an extra 7,000 troops. That's probably not bad. I think we recruit these for 6.6 per month, and at least that's just an extra 7,000 people that we can just deploy. So let's recruit you guys. Okay. Foreigner arrives. Yes, so she's arrived in our country. Her troops are not here, however. That's the Trinovantian Navy. Right, you guys, come through and go to here. Ah, they are allowed to walk through. Okay, good. Right, let's see what's going on up here. The Brigantians are presumably just going to walk straight through and try and flat out murder us. So we are going to try... That's Cornovian. They're going back to their territory. I was like, oh no, what are they doing there? You guys actually... They've got a force of 17,000 there. You come back here. Because if they come in here, they are just going to absolutely murder us. They're just going to kill us very much in the face. And that's going to be bad. We need to kind of run away a bit. Try and hide a little. Until... the other mercenaries could come in and try and keep us alive. There existed a discord between 2 clan chiefs. Oh, right, you 2 are now fighting each other, are you? Okay, lovely. So a duel to death would fix the issue, but the cost of potentially both our clan chiefs. Okay, right. Who's next in line? Who's next? Oh, hang on a minute. We don't want either of them to die. We do. Oh, this is... You 2. You've picked the worst possible time to have a duel. Because if either of them dies, we lose their retinue. And you're the Vodanosi, so you've got 7,500. You're the Marganis, you've got 4,000. We can't afford to lose those. We can't afford to lose either of you. So here we go. Let's go for 1 for honour. However, Mr. Man here, Mr. Longbeard, does have a bit of a reputation. He did it last time of a duel for honour where he just killed the other person. No, it was I can't remember what she was called. It was the leader of one of the other tribes, but he just killed her. He was supposed to be doing it for honour and he stabbed her to death. So let's hope he doesn't do that again. Because if he does that, we're going to lose 7,500 people. Or do we lose them or do they just become leadless? I'm not entirely sure. Let's do this for honour. So Senatus loses 10 loyalty. That'll bring him down to 42. That's manageable. And he gains 5. Okay, yeah, that'll be quite good as well. So he's on 6 jets. So he'll go up. Do you know what? 1 for honour should be enough. And here we go. Right. They didn't they didn't go and kill each other this time. The duel finally settled with Taximagulus Vodanosus. Oh, he won. Oh, you lost. Oh dear. The uncontested winner of the duel. For a moment, it looks like he's about to kill, even though it is a duel of honour. But he turns round and leaves the dueling grounds. Well done. Hopefully that'll stop them squabbling like kids. Okay, so prominence. Okie dokie. Right, how are we going to defend against this bunch of lunatics coming in? They're still stuck there, so they've bugged out completely. So we need to go into here. That's their capital. The only thing is, they've got troops wandering about. We need to move out of the way of their troops, I think. We need to sort of lure them over here. Go, yes, take some of this land. And then we'll run in and sort of grab a couple of their territories and go, there, thank you, bye. Lovely, it's all done. In fact, there's a port just there. And we know that ports are particularly valuable in terms of war score. So maybe it's worth grabbing a port or two. Maybe it's worth trying to go and grab some ports. Also, they're sort of topping up their troops quite nicely. These guys are coming through, which is good. So we've got some mercenaries there. Right, hang on. The Brigantians are there. We need to move out of the way of you because you're too strong at the moment. You're too strong. Could we pile all our troops into one place and go and take out one of their groups? It will cost us in manpower, but could we, in theory, do that? Could we get you guys to come over here? Because they're trying to siege that fort. If we go onto there and try and chase these guys around, we could kill them. How about we go and do that? Or are they going to run away? Are they going to run away when they realise that we're coming for them? 13,000 people are going to trundle toward them. So hopefully that will scare them away. But if not, that's still good. Yeah, they're taking one of our places. They're taking York. Yeah, look, they decided to run away. But I think we're going to go in and try and get them. Yes. Oh, and they've been very much deaded. Oh, beautiful. Yep, and we've still got quite a lot of people left. Yes, right, hang on, pause. Oh, it already paused this for us. So we killed 2,000. We lost 803. So not a great sort of return there. But we now scared them away. They're going to run off. That means we could go into their land. They've got 8,000 people just here. We've got a great number of people down here. Could we take these guys out? And that will leave them very weak. And then you lot go over there. So you take this place. That would be great if you could do that. Where's there a fort? There's a fort just there. Are there any other forts around I need to be aware of? One right up at the top. Okay, so let's do that. Let's see if we can get you to here, like so. You can all join up. Yeah, that's it. Yes, get into there. Kill them. Have a big fight. You need to get in there really quickly. We are defeated. That did not go entirely according to plan. Hang on, where was that? The Battle of Petuaria. Oh, here. Oh, hang on. That was confusing because I thought we'd... Oh, no. Have we lost? It said we'd lost and I'm not... Oh, no, they've lost. Oh, no. They didn't join up together at the same time. Right, okay. That didn't go well. That didn't work at all well. Okay. Never mind. Right. Put you guys there. Bring you across that way. Where are our other folks? Where are our other barbarian friends? Oh, are they up here somewhere already? Oh, that's good. Oh, for goodness sake, hang on one cotton picker minute right there. We are now at war with the Parisians, who we weren't at the start. It would be nice if I got a little notification telling me this, saying, oh, by the way, the Parisians have now also declared war on you, because I'm entirely oblivious that they have declared war on me. And also, these guys up here, the Votadinians, have also declared war on us. Oh, for goodness sake, it must be sort of bought in via various alliances and things that the Brigantians have got. Okay, so we're in a little bit of trouble. These guys are trudging off quite sadly. We've got 7,000 people just here. Why don't we trundle them down to here, and maybe we can have a fight with those 2,000, take them out. They've taken this. They are suffering the good old attrition, but let's move them up there. They're Damnonians as well. Can we move them to there? It looks like they're walking to there. We could try and kill them. And we're at war with Carvetia as well. No, okay, right, the Carvetians have stayed out of it for a while. Okay, that's quite nice at least. So yeah, look, can we get into there really quick? We could take out 4,000 of their troops nice and fast. Oh, no, they've gone to there. Right, okay, come back into here then. Let's start taking some more of their territory out. That would be great. Right, you go into that place. That's nice. Oh, they're going to take Hesselum. And that's a port, and that's generally a bad thing. We need to get round to there. We need to send a sneaky unit round to there. You! Mercenaries, go to here. Wander up to there and take that port off them, please. That would be excellent. If we could do that, that'd be great. They're going to claim that back, which is somewhat annoying, I think. Right, bit of a fight going on between us and the Damnonians. That's fine. I think we'll win. I think, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're going to run away. Lovely. Bye-bye. Cheerio. We are victorious in Brava Vonicum as well. I wasn't even aware we were fighting in wherever that place was, but okay. Brilliant. Where was that? Oh, there. Oh, there were 2 fights going on. There was a fight here and a fight there by the look of it. Oh, well, go us. Yay. Well done us. Right, we've taken 2 of their troops out, which is useful. Oh, no. Our clan chief. That's bad. That means that our warband... they turn into a warband. Okay, right. His retinue is now a warband that needs a general. They haven't vanished into the night. Okay, phew. And it does mean, actually, that we get another retinue building up. So we get another retinue that belonged to the new clan Vodonosi leader. He died of a terrible fever at the age of 81. He's been around for so long. And why is it the rubbish guy just survives? Our leader, who was once bald and now has grown his hair back due to magic, ancient English, British, whatever it is, territory magic, he grew his hair back. He's terrible. He's really awful. Why can't we just get somebody else in like him? He's not got much in the way of religious power, but he's very good at other stuff. Why can't we just have that? Okay, so who is coming to take his place? Her. Andraste Vodonosa. She's the arbitrator. Oh, she's up there. Oh, so she's now that clan chief. Okay, that's interesting. So what we do need to do is, first warband now need a leader. What have you got? Merciful. So effects if you're a commander. Enslavement efficiency -5. We don't really care. Let's get you. Vatiscus Divicus. You can go and lead, please. Absolutely. Go and do that. That's good. Right. Okay. Take stock of what the heck is going on. We've lost York. We are taking back our place just there. Our sieges, there's a hostile siege on us in Isurium, so they're taking that off us. We can go and get that back nice and easy. This is a little bit disturbing. They've got 16,000 people walking through. I'm not entirely sure we can face off against 16,000 people. They're probably going to come for us. Let's run away. Let's not siege that. I think we'll be fine not sieging that. We'll be okay. So we need to take out, and it doesn't help that the Parisians have come in with 10,000 people. That's not very helpful at all. Right, we need to run away. There's going to be a fight here that we probably will win, hopefully, if their morale crumbles. No, it looks like we are going to lose. The morale is coming down very quickly. Yeah, that's... Oh, no, their morale just tumbled. Yep, their morale's coming down. We're going to win. Oh, that was a beautiful victory. Oh, take that, you Brigantian swines. Yes, we are victorious. And we killed an awful lot of them. However, they then jumped in on this. We, however, are quietly creeping round over to here to take that port off them, which is lovely. They are taking a place in here. Do you know what, you guys? Go into there. Either you'll kill them or they'll run away. One or the other will happen. Right, you lot are all down here just doing nothing now. You can back up. Go back up to York. Go and take control back of York. And these guys are just building up. They've only just appeared. So that's Andraste Vodonosa's new retinue building up. We need to leave them as they are, I think. And you might notice that the manpower is going up far quicker than it has done in previous parts. That's because I have upgraded the version of the game. We were playing on version 1.0.0, I think it was. And I've upgraded it to version 1.0.2, I think it is, that I'm allowed to upgrade it to. And the manpower bug, there was a little bug in the calculation of manpower, has been fixed. So it's going up slightly better than it was before. It's actually working now. Whereas before it was like, yeah, there you go, you've got a manpower of 2 and 1 person is going to join the army this month. Congratulations. It's now going up at a proper, actual manageable amount, which is lovely. Right, let's see what's going on now then. This is getting very complicated. I need to come up into the sky. So they've been joined by some other Damnonians. That is unfortunate. So a massive force just popped onto the same sort of tile, if you like, same city, and we are going to absolutely lose that. We're going to get brutally murdered in the face. Yeah, look at that. We're just being absolutely wiped out. Oh, that did not go well due to them being joined by their friends. However, we have arrived up here at the port. They've decided to run away, which is fine. Let's chase them into that tile. We've got those guys coming through back up to here. These guys are going to trudge sadly away because they've been beaten. I think taking this port up here could be very, very key indeed. We've got 11 right now. Can we get that port before they take anything else and up it to over 20? Because our war score will go quite high then, I would have thought. Hang on, it's not done yet. There. 31. Disagreement on the highest level. Belovus Senatus, a man of sound reputation, and Tietimilinia Corres even, a nobleman of great virtue, have started to spar furiously. I'm sure they have. It's very unbecoming. La-di-da. Side with Belovusus. You are the chief of the Senates. Okay. And you are... Who are you? You're the magistrate. So hang on. So who's who? So Belovusus, that's you. You're the head of the Senati clan, and you're the magistrate. What's your loyalty? 75 and 43. I'm going to do whatever it takes for me to become friends with Mr. Man just there. Let's do that. He's going to gain 10 loyalty. And he will lose 20, but he's on 75. So that won't make that much difference. So we'll side with you. Lovely. And now we've got 31 war score. Surely we can sue for peace and tell them to just clear off. And can we also get a city or something from them as well? We could actually take some territory off them. I mean, okay, it's that territory up there, which is going to be no good to us, really, because we can't do anything with it, but it would split their nation apart quite nicely. Or do we then take that and that? Oh, do we do that? They are going to start taking stuff off of us. Do you know what? Let's try and be absolute cheeky beakies. Let's go to here. I want to take that and that. And then let's see if we can take those as part of our sort of war gains. That would be excellent, wouldn't it? Right. They've run away. The guys down here have just legged it. So they've gone into Brigantian territory. So that's quite nice. So they're going to come up and take that back eventually. So they've got nothing. They've got absolutely nothing, and we have got one of their places, and their troops are trudging away quite sadly. So why don't we run over to here, see if we can do that, take that back. I don't think they're going to take that place by the time that we get up to here. So if we can take both of these and then sue for peace, we can take them off them, which would be the best, absolute best thing that could happen. So yeah, they've come back into here. Again, they're just sort of milling around. They don't really know what to do. They're all confused. They genuinely don't know what's going on anymore. Right, come on. You guys get into there really quick. We need to take this stuff now. We've only got 17. Oh, because that's gone back. Why has that gone back? How on earth has that restored itself? I don't know how that's happened. There's not a fort next. Oh, there's a fort just there. Oh, no. Oh, my hubris could have cost us dear. Okay, right. Get back into there and take their heck out of that port again, because that was our key. That was our key to victory. Okay, oh no, there might be a fight here. Okay, when they take this, I might just sue for peace immediately. I might just go, do you know what? We'll have some peace, please. 19. Can we sue for peace on 19? Yes, we can. Can I get anything out of them for 19? I won't mind Galava, please. And that place as well. I can't have that. I'll have Galava, and I'll also have as much gold as you're willing to give me before it goes red, to have some lovely peace. There we go. I'll have peace with you, please. I demand peace. I want this place here and 19 gold. Please stop having fights with me, everybody. I just want some peace. Yep, okay, right. The following provinces are no longer loyal. Brigantia's loyalty is down. Oh, that's just there, is it? I've got the capital. Oh my goodness. I've got the capital, but nowhere else in Brigantia. I've just taken this sort of the capital of Brigantia off them. Okay, fine. So that might be a bit of a problem. We've still got lots of people in prison. And do you know what? We're at peace. Again, for a while anyway. Let's see how long that lasts. Let's draw our troops along the top here, just to make sure that nobody else comes to attack us. It's going to be the South Cornovians next, isn't it? They're going to start picking on us next. Can everyone just leave us alone for just a few minutes? And we need to do some sort of admin stuff, don't we? We need to get some administration going on. So why don't we change the governor policy over here? Let's switch out the province of Cornovias, the new territory to us, the North Cornovian lands. Let's switch their policy. And I like trade. I like this because it gives us some commerce income, but it means we can get a trade route. And trade routes give us all sorts of lovely bonuses. And at the minute, they're on this sort of weird thing here. They're on local autonomy, which is good for happiness, but terrible for actually getting them to produce anything. Also with the weird thing of a little baby. Don't know why. So let's change it to encourage trade. So that's going to cost us a little bit of oratory. We've got so much oratory, it doesn't matter. And then we can get ourselves a trade route. And there are entirely no trade routes available. Hooray! Oh, that was worth doing then. Right, we'll have to keep an eye on that, just to make sure that there are some trade routes at some point. Oh, I've just noticed something that I was entirely unaware of. Okay, that's very interesting. So, here, look, we've got some unrest from these citizens. These citizens here are sad. They are druidic Icenians. They're still clinging on to the Icenian ways from a long while ago now. Many, many decades ago, possibly. So a couple of decades, maybe, we took over Icenia, but they're still clinging on to those ways. They are unhappy. And I was thinking, what can we do? What can we do to make them happy? I don't really want to change back away from our sort of trade policy, back to this autonomy thing. That gives them 25% happiness, but they do produce hardly anything. The population output, the entire population produces 75% less stuff, which just, that's a huge, great big drop there. So I clicked on this just here, and we can convert them and move them around. We can't promote them because they're citizens, they're at the top. We don't want to convert them because they're already druidic. However, we could assimilate them to become Corotani. So we can assimilate them. We can do some assimilation of our pops. 20 oratory. We've got plenty of that. We can do this. They will become Corotani. So let's do that. And now, I imagine, they will become a bit happier. Yeah, their unrest is now 0.1%. Now, how much of that do we want to do? So yeah, do we just assimilate both? I mean, I know we haven't got infinite amounts of that. We haven't got infinite amounts of the oratory. But we can certainly start assimilating people. We want to promote you? For 15, get us some more research. No, let's just assimilate people. Let's just try and make people a bit happier around the place. And I would like to get our citizens a bit happier because they generate the science. They generate the science and the research, which is what we really need because we're out of tech. We're out of tech and it's still taking quite a long time. So let's just do another couple. Let's just assimilate both of those. And then I think we'll leave it there. But we've got a few more people over to sort of our way of thinking, if you like. And then, yeah, we're going to have the same problem up here, I imagine. Yeah, all these people are going to be unhappy because they are not following our ways. So, yeah, now it's gone down quite a bit in terms of unrest. But okay, fine. So we've done that. That's good. That's one sort of thing that we could start using our oratory power for. Now, we don't have a lot of oratory because our guy is terrible. But that is one thing that we could start thinking about using it for. I still think it's a bit frustrating that it costs so much loyalty to change a law. I think that's such a shame because I'd love to start playing with these because there's so many good things. But each one of our clan leaders loses 20 loyalty. It's not like it's 5 loyalty or something. It's 20 loyalty. It's so much loyalty to lose. So that will bring him down to 19.3, which is not good. That'll bring him down to 32.8 and her down. So she's not too bad, but she's only just sort of started, if you like. So she'd come down to 59. So she'd be fine. But these two would be problems. He would immediately start doing his own thing because he'd been on a loyalty of 19. And then this guy here will be on 32.8. So he'd start getting ideas in his head about, going and being a pain in the bum and doing stuff against me. So I just can't change any of these. I'd love to switch some of these round. I'd love to swap some of these round. Like this bit here, there's a council legal authority. At the moment, we have fragmented clans that gives us 5% tribesman happiness. I would love to get tribesman output up by 10%. It sounds great. This increases our centralization. That there, look, build cost. It's cheaper to do buildings, which would be lovely. I mean, yeah, okay, moving tribesmen costs a bit. I don't do that anyway. I don't move the tribesmen around, so I'm not too fussed. So yeah, there's all these things up here. Look, omen power going up. That would be great as well, but I just can't afford the loyalty on our people. I just can't afford the loyalty hit. So yeah, we're going to have to wait until something miraculous happens and all our clan leaders actually start liking me a lot more. Also, I think it is time that we get rid of our heroic mercenaries. Well done, Venuti's mercenaries. You guys were the heroes, I think. I think Bolgi came in later, didn't she? She also helped, but Venuti was the one that actually saved us from oblivion by coming down here, scaring away the ones that were sieging our capital, and then taking both Branadunum and Hesselum. In fact, did they get up to Hesselum? I'm not entirely sure. But whatever the case, they were kind of the heroes. But it's time for you to go your way. You're mercenaries. You don't care. You're not loyal to us. So let's disband you. 33.75 monies. Cancelling our deal will make us lose that many men from 5 cohorts. We'd have to pay them that and anyone could hire them. But yeah, it's costing us too much money. We're losing 7.22 gold each turn, each month, that's just not acceptable. So, okay, so we'll stop that. So we've paid them off. And then we need to go over here as well to Bolgi's mercenaries. Again, thank you, madam. 47.25 gold we're going to spend on dismissing you lot. So there's your payoff. Thank you also for saving us. And now we should, when it gets around to the end of the month, we earn 3.82 per month. That is brilliant. Now, if we could just have a little period of stability just where nobody declares war on me for a little while. That would be splendid, just to let these troops build up. Because now the retinue down here, this one, the new Vodanosi retinue, are building up quite nicely. They've got 7,290. This guy here, the first warband, 4,500. They've actually started attritioning now. We need to sort that out. Where can they stand? Not there. Go and stand on York. That can hold 11. Go and stand in there. And those guys, what can that hold? 12. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you guys lurk up there. And don't think I haven't seen you over there, Carvetia, you traitors, coming in and trying to help out those guys, helping out the North Cornovians, even though we came and helped you many a time. I haven't forgotten your betrayal. We shall come and get you at some point. And these guys here, in fact, you know what? It would be good if we could go and get Brigantia. I'd love to go in and just sweep through and just wipe them off the map, because they've been a thorn in my side, really. They've been a bit of a pain. And then Parisia, they could go as well. And then we'd have to start looking down at the south. I mean, there's so much going on down there. There's so many people. The Debunians are still very, very big. But yeah, let's just see if, now we've got some money, got a little bit of money coming in. That's quite nice. See if our manpower starts topping up. Because hopefully some of these should start filling up. Like, how many are supposed to be in the first warband? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, the first warband isn't even half full. Oh, okay, so there is a little way to go. We've been given some gold. Who are you guys? The Votadinians. Oh, how you have fallen. Oh my goodness me, you guys were huge at one point. You have tumbled down to that because you had a rebellion, didn't you? So the Votadinians and the Votadinians. The barbarians are victorious. That's probably a bad thing. Yeah, so this thing here will spawn barbarians. When you have big bits of impassable terrain, I don't know if the size matters. But does that generate barbarians? No, I don't think that generates barbarians because it's too small a thing. So this is impassable terrain, but I don't think any barbarians live there. Yeah, that's too small to generate barbarians. Is that too small? Yes. That is not too small. So that is a barbarian stronghold. Up there in the Caledonian Highlands, there's some crazy barbarians. They're probably wearing kilts and eating haggis, because that's what they do there. But they have a little chance of generating some barbarians. They have barbarian growth 0.06. So that means that every turn there is a tiny, tiny chance of barbarians appearing, I believe. I don't quite know how to work that out, but I think there is a bit where they might just sort of ping into existence and go, bye-bye, there we go, hello. Is there one up there as well? Yes. There are. There's 2 barbarian strongholds up there in Scotland. Oh dear, that could be a problem if we took that. That would be a bit of an issue. But okay, that is a long way off. Something's happening over here, though. You guys, the Damnonians, are being wiped out by the Votadinians, who were the Votadinian revolt. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, Brigantia are fighting them. Oh, so the Brigantians have been summoned up here. Okay, that's interesting. A religious proceeding, a struggle between the religious echelons of our society and the peasants, the mere peasants, has recently come to light as the populace at large feel that the religious ceremonies are inaccessible and distant. On the other hand, our high priest and his attendants demand the distance needed to do their jobs properly. An argument and argue the peasants have no right to the inner workings of our religious ceremonies. Right, leave the priests alone. We lose stability. I'd rather not do that. Unrest goes up by 3. Ouch. That's quite a lot. But omens are better and they last longer. Okay, that's a thing that could be useful. Also, he gained some loyalty. So he gained some loyalty and we gain some religious power because we go, yay, look, everybody, here you are. It's in the middle of a city. Lovely, lovely. Or we do that and that's bad. We gain some religious power. We have open temples, but the omens are not as good and the omen duration is not as good. But what's that? National unrest. Down by 3. Now, what is our unrest? Where can I find that? We have entirely no national unrest at all. So there's no point in going for that. I'm going to go right down the middle. I don't want to lose a point of stability. Let's go right down the middle. Let's be entirely boring and beige and just pick the neutral sitting on the fence option. He gets a little bit more loyal to us and we get some religious power. Yay, there we go. Everybody's happy. We do need to do something about this guy because his loyalty to us is dropping by 0.28 each month. And that's probably a bad thing. So how about we bribe him for now? We use 20 of our oratory and we give him 20 loyalty. We become a little bit corrupt. I'm sure that's fine. There we go. So he's far more loyal. We've given him a little bit of money, I assume, or something. I don't know how we did it because we didn't actually give him money. We used oratory. I just talked him round. I'm very good at talking. Oh no, my guy isn't good at talking. My leader is terrible at talking. I don't know how we did that. We used magic or something. Oh, and I think our retinues have topped out on using up all the manpower. They are all at 9,000, which is brilliant. So we've got 9,000 down here from the Vodanosi retinue that sort of appeared a bit earlier, so they've topped themselves up. 9,000 there for the Sonatis, 9,000 there for the Marganis, and then now the first war band, which is our one, so we sort of look after this directly. They have got themselves 6,710 troops, so that is going up as well, which is excellent news. So yeah, so we're topping up our military. That's quite nice. So I think, what have we got? 9, 18, 27, what, sort of 34,000 almost? How much have you got? How much have you got over there, Mr. Brigantia? 18. 18. Now, we will have a truce with Brigantia. We'll have a truce with them, so we can't just go in and stomp on them right now. Oh, Brigantia becomes significantly bigger. That's very, very interesting. They've taken well, hang on a minute. They took those guys, whatever they were called. The people, these guys, wasn't it? The Votadinians, the Votadinian revolt have just sort of collapsed. They're gone. Oh my goodness me. And there's a city there that they did have that's now not owned by anybody. Okay, right, it's all kicking off oop north. I think down here, not much is going on. I think down here it's all just sort of, everyone's just quite happily getting on with stuff. I don't think there's any wars or anything. Okay, what's going on here? A trade agreement with Trinovantia. That's these guys down here, isn't it? You're the Trinovantians. As you just splendid return on investment. Along with the flow of wealth between our two states, a movement of people is accelerating. Our city of Duroliponte, wherever that might be, there, has been blessed with a wave of fresh migrants who believe they stand a better chance of building their lives in Coritania. Who are we to deny them? They might be quite cross, the Trinovantians. That might annoy them. So either... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, right, we have a choice. We can either get 2 tribesmen, which is okay, or 4 slaves. Okay, well, let's have a look. What would a slave do? Give us some base tax, whereas a tribesman would give us some base tax and manpower. But each slave gives us 0.3 tax. The 3 tribesman pops give us 0.06 tax. They generate 0.2 each, then I would assume. Do you know what? I'm going to go for that. We don't need slaves. We don't need slaves. I will have tribesmen. Thank you very much. So an extra 2 tribesmen. That's good for tax and good for manpower as well. Hurrah! Yeah, it seems everyone down the south is behaving themselves. There's no wars going on down south at all. Everyone's just sort of being nice and peaceful and friendly. It seems to be that up the north is where it's all kicking off. Although that now does seem to have stopped. I think this is just the barbarians. I think the barbarians are running amok through here, because it says there, part of Damnonia is occupied by the Atakotia horde, who I assume have come from up here. So I think it's just barbarians. I think there's some barbarians up there just running amok. Yeah, look, they've just taken that. So they've got barbarian trouble. Hang on, what? What just happened there? Oh, no, right, sorry, I came off the thing. I thought they'd just been taken over by barbarians. But no, so they've taken some territory back from barbarian land. But there are still some barbarians up there causing some problems. Do you know what? Ha! That's what you get for coming down here and picking on me when you've got problems closer to home. So there you go, enjoy the barbarians. Friends across borders. I think we've seen this one before. So our person here, so the bodyguard, is friends with the magistrate over in Dabunia, which is lovely. That's nice. So what do we want to do? So they're like pen pals or something. I don't know. They write each other little letters and send, I don't know, drawings or something. So either we can lose 27.16 gold and they gain a lot of opinion of us and she gains some gold. Okay, so that goes into our own sort of personal wealth. Or she loses 10 loyalty. Currently 80. What is the Dabunian opinion of us? That would be a useful thing to know. What do they think of us? Oh, it's really bad. It's really quite terrible. It would be nice for a little while if we could have peace with them. So, okay, I will sacrifice 27.16 of our gold just so we can get some opinion there. So we can gain some opinion back and hope, there you go, look, that's better. The Dabunia opinion of us is now -1. So it's coming down a little bit. Okay, that's a good thing. I like that. A trade route has disappeared. We are no longer importing earthenware from Cantassia to Coritania. Oh dear. Or grain from Cantassia. Oh. Okay. Right. Hang on. What the heck has happened down here? What has just happened here? They've just vanished. We're no longer importing grain from the province of Cantassia. The Britannian local power of Dubunia now has a claim on us. Oh, well, that was worth doing. I just gave you a load of gold. It's got a Casus Bella. Oh, that could be an absolute disaster because they're probably quite strong. They've got 22 cohorts. 927. We've got more, but yeah, that doesn't mean too much. Okay, what's happened here? Why have they just become Cantassian? They were Cantassian. What on earth is that? It's, oh, it's a unit marker. Oh, it's where the, I wonder if it's where those, these guys were, the mercenaries were. That's where they started, wasn't it? And I bet I can see where they are because I've once hired them and I've just got the spinny wheel thing where they're now stood. Why has this place just reappeared? What on earth has happened here? Because they were not there. They were not there at all. The Trinovantians ruled all of this absolutely fine. There was no war going on. So how, all of a sudden, have the Cantassians reappeared? Because they were there once upon a time. They've reappeared out of nowhere. Just gone, da-da! It's not a civil... Is it a civil war? No. They collect tribute from Cantassia. Hang on a minute. What's going on here? What's going on? So you're the Cantassians. Trinovantia collects tribute from Cantassia. Trinovantia gives military access. Cantassia. So they share military access and they collect tribute. Something must have gone on politically there to split them up into two different factions because that's very odd. And also it's ruined a load of my trade routes. Right, hang on. Military access. Yes, absolutely. You're my friends. You can have that. Right, let's go and look at trade routes. At the capital... right, move time forward because maybe we need to get to the end of the month. Did we lose all our trade routes? I thought we lost a load of trade routes. Oh, okay, right, it's over here. So let's get a trade route over here. So what can we get? There's not too much. We can get leather, which is cohort recruit speed, don't care. Base metals, cohort recruit speed, not bothered. Freeman happiness, that might be quite nice. Have we got wine already there? No, that would be okay. I'm up for some wine. Unless you want to import wine to somewhere else. That's full. That has lost its trade route, but we don't have wine there. And that doesn't have wine either. Okay, never mind then. So that's all fine. So down here then, what does wine give us? That gives us local freeman happiness. How many freemans are there in that place, in the Iceni bit? Freemans. There's only 4. There's no point giving it to them. Cornovia, they... have 14 freemen. We might as well go to here. If we're going to do a trade route, we will get wine up to there because there's more of them to make happy. So we'll go for wine just there from Alps Maritime, wherever the heck that is. Oh my goodness me, that is quite some way off. That is a long way to go for wine, but oh, okay, and I've lost the thing. Come back, thing. Trade route, wine. Yes, I'll have some wine, please. Absolutely. So I've got some wine there. That place has lost its trade route as well, although we can't have too much stuff. We can have leather or base metals. I mean, it makes no difference. It gives us a thing, I suppose. So, yeah, okay, we'll pick leather to there because it earns us 0.2 a month. So, okay, we'll pick that because it gives us some money. And then down here, we'll pick whatever's left. We'll pick base. Oh, we can have fish here. Oh. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we'll go for fish or earthenware. Ah, research points. Hang on, how many citizens do we have in Icenia? 11. Yes. Earthenware, please. Absolutely. Yes. Get us some earthenware. 5% extra research points. Yes, please. From wherever the heck that place is. Yes. Lovely. Right, okay. Is that all our trade routes restored with slightly different things, but they're still all back? Yep, right. That's good. Trade sorted. And exciting news, everyone. It's only a mere 14 years until we can get some new sciencey stuff in terms of some military advances. It still takes a little bit longer for the civic, even longer for the oratory, and possibly not quite as long for the religious stuff. So yeah, still no inventions, but when they arrive, oh my goodness, we are going to invest very, very heavily in lots of inventions. We're going to have so much civic power in 14 years. Right, hang on a minute. Oh my goodness me. All sorts of stuff is happening. So the magistrate is dead in a freak accident. Okay, there's a lot of freak accidents going on that's killing our government people, but okay, fine. And we have a gift. So Duratrigia have given us some stuff. Okay, that's you guys down there. Oh, that's lovely of them. Did I accept that, though? Did the gold come into my treasury? Because I just went to go to and the little notifications disappeared. But okay, that's fine. I assume we've got that. Right, so a magistrate we need to assign. So let's go and do that. Someone with good civic. Yeah, we are lacking people with good civic ability, aren't we? We're terrible at this. You'll have to do because you're the highest, but that's not very good. 12% national tax. We could do with somebody better. Not entirely sure who, I mean, even you've got 7. There's no one really very good at all. We're clearly not a nation of good civic people. And yeah, you've got the health of him going, could we switch you round? Could we remove her from being the apothecary? Can we do this? Go to Dumnorix Divicus, change that round, and then just sort of switch you about? Or is there a thing that says once you've taken them out of becoming, out of the government, you're not allowed to switch them back in for 18 months or something? I don't really want to do that. I would rather have her up here as the magistrate getting me some extra tax, because that will be good, because I like the monies, that's good. And then down here, I don't need somebody keeping him alive for longer. I don't want him to be alive anymore, because he's terrible. He's 67 years old. The other guy lived to 81. I don't think I can cope with another 14 years of this inept numbskull being in charge. So I would rather swap them round. Do you know what? Let's do it. So, apothecary, just make that you. Magistrate, yes, make that you. Oh my goodness me. What's that? Another 11%. Was it 11% before, or 12? That is a lot of extra national tax. And then apothecary will make it Cavaras Vodonosas. I love the way that we just go, you, become an apothecary. But I don't know anything about being an apothecary. I know nothing about herbs or plants or anything like that. I don't know anything. What, broken bones? I don't know what that is. You'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. Just come and do this job, please. His ambition is to become the high priest. Actually, he's very good at high priestering. He's very good at high priestering. He's got 10. Ooh, hang on a minute. Let's switch that round. I would rather him become the high priest. And that guy, he's content in his life. How about we swap you to just anybody? So you to there, you to be Mr. High Priest, and you to be the guy who's got 10. And his ambition to become high priest has now been achieved. So he should now become a bit more loyal to me, which is good. Still got a bit of an issue with loyalty of this guy. B. Senatus, clan chief of the Senati. So it's this guy this time. Okay, fine. Well, shall we bribe you? You're my friend. How very dare you become not happy with me? Okay, let's just bribe him as well to get some more loyalty up for now. That's absolutely fine. Lovely bribery going on. It's all good. And with that done, I think it's a really good place to call it for now, because we've got some peace. Some peace has broken out. We're able to top up our military, and that's going very well indeed. Soon that will be topped out. That will be at 10,000, and we should start seeing our manpower going up, which means that we could actually recruit some new units. Oh my goodness me, I haven't recruited an actual troop for a long, long time, for many, many years. So that's what we could do next time, just top up our military a little bit. I imagine the Debunians are going to attack us at some point, so we'll have to be prepared for that. I would like to go up here and get Parisia. I'd love to do that, and also Carvetia for their betrayal of me. I would love to go in and take those guys out as well. That would be great. So we'll look at that at some point in the future as well. But yeah, we survived. That's the big thing. We survived, and not only did we survive 2 wars against quite a number of opponents there. We've had to fight off, 6 different nations in 2 different wars, but we also got some territory. All of our very own. We got ourselves the big block of territory up here, the North Cornovian lands, and we got ourselves this tiny little bit of Brigantian territory just here, Galava. They're not very happy with us at the moment. That's fine. All they've got is some stone. It's a bit miserable over in Galava, but it's fine. We'll switch that policy around later as well, maybe. But do you know what? It's all good. So we came out of those wars looking pretty good, and we have had time to sort of sit back and repair as well. So yes, it's all looking good for the next time out. Let's see how it goes. Let's see who's going to declare war on us next time. But for now, yeah, let's finish up. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. I hope you are. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be splendid indeed. And also, if you are not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here in Imperator Rome. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. This is going to end badly. This is going to end badly, I suspect. Oh my god, it's Pengu. So yeah, I don't know how to do the engine bit. I feel that might be a problem in making a car. I've broken the windscreen. It's ending badly. It's ending very badly indeed. I might crash into a tree. How do I do any of the stuff with this car?